Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be working on the Ninja 400. Just a quick update, it's got a little over 5,000 miles on it now. And it's been very good, been an excellent commuter. Very good motorcycle. But if you guys remember, when I first started looking at these motorcycles, I did try to purchase a different one before we got this one. The first one I tried to purchase had exhaust, and it also had frame sliders. Now, unfortunately, I did not get that one. We just couldn't come to an agreement on the price. They wanted way more than what I was willing to pay, but, you know, long story short, price was too high. We ended up not going with that one. But frame sliders is kind of those things where you don't really need them, but you like to have them just in case. Hopefully we never need them, but, you know, they'd be nice to have just in case, but not a necessity. Now, the exhaust, that was the one big thing that I liked from the other motorcycle. The stock exhaust right here, it's just big, it's bulky, and it doesn't sound that good. It's very quiet. And the other Ninja 400 did have a slip-on Akropavic exhaust, and it sounded wonderful. And I knew eventually that we were going to have to get rid of this stock one, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do today. And I did some research, and I kind of figured, you know, I knew what I wanted, but I was like, let's look at the market and make sure we find the exact one for us. And you guessed it, we picked up another Akropavic. Now, the only difference from this one versus the one that was on the other motorcycle was that the other one was the stainless look, and this one's the carbon fiber. But, I mean, they're going to sound exactly the same, I would imagine. So, we decided we'll go ahead and do our first upgrade on this motorcycle. Now, I've had it about 5 months now, and I believe the warranty is for a year. So, talked to the guys at the dealership. They said as long as the slip-on exhaust is not what causes any problems to the motorcycle, they will not void the warranty. It's kind of a gray area, but the motorcycle's been wonderful, and it's got already 5,000 miles. So I figured we worked out any kinks or any issues in it already. But so far, so good. So let me go ahead and get it started up so you can hear how quiet the stock exhaust is. Alright guys, so we just did a cold start on it, and we let it settle down. That way you can actually hear what it's really going to sound like. And you can hear a lot of engine noise, not a whole lot from the muffler though. The muffler is very quiet. I'd imagine it's quite restrictive, but it does have a good tone to it. You can hear, hopefully the camera will pick it up, you can hear a little bit of a brass in there. But with the stock muffler, just so quiet, you hear more of the whine of the engine than anything right now. But we are going to handle that right now. We'll go ahead and pull this stock one off, put the new Akropavic on, and it should sound like a proper motorcycle. And just to show you, this is the cold start, guys. You can touch it. It's not hot. So we'll give it a couple seconds to cool down, and we'll go ahead and take off the stock unit and replace it. Alright guys, so got everything installed. See if you can hear the difference. RPM's already down. It's been warming up for about 2 minutes now. Just double check, make sure it wasn't leaking any exhaust. With this one, it does get rid of that heat shield right there, so it does clean up the look. Fairly simple install. The only issue I had was taking off the old exhaust. It had been on there for about 5,000 miles, so if you plan on doing it, usually the sooner the better. If not, you know, the rusty bolts and stuff to try to get them off is a little bit of an issue. Installing the new one, very simple, very straightforward. The only issue I had was that spring right there. Not really an issue, just that was the only thing that even gave me any difficulty was it's very hard to pull on it. I mean, it's a very tight spring. So we did end up having to get some pliers to pull on it and make that connection right there to there. But other than that, she is good to go. Very nice brat to it now. Really liking it. We do need to take it for a test ride, make sure everything is okay, give her a quick shakedown, then we'll come back home, tighten everything up. But I'm going to assume that everything is okay for now. And we're going to go ahead and end this video, guys. I know this is kind of a quick one, but, you know, it is what it is. It is the first modification on this motorcycle. I don't know how much more we're going to do to it. That was really the only thing. I might do something about that back there, get a fender eliminator kit or something, but Other than that, guys, it is still going to be a very basic build, just nice commuter. So anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.